Hey, I'm Romi. I'm Romi Ayawea, and I'm a mentor. I'm interested in narcissistic personality disorder and also the spiritual mentor. And I want to tell you something about the cooperation or work with Eliska. And I would like to recommend her mentoring because if you want to change your life and everything in your life, your thinking, your working, your living, just do it. Just do it because it's really deep transformation on every level of your being. Yeah. Well, I chose Eliska, you, because at first I started with the another online program with you. It was about the abundance. It was the releasing all the codes, and I felt that it's so powerful and so strong because I had a problem with the abundance. I felt that I have so many fears about the money and earning money and allowed myself to become rich, and it was really very spontaneous, and I think it was the message from the universe for me, because few days before I just asked that, oh my god, I really need to do something with this. And in a few days I find your account on Instagram, and I tried the free webinar with you, where was very small, very short meditation with the light language. And when I heard the light language, for me, it was like, wow, I know this. It was for the first time in my life I heard, but it was like, wow, I know this. I recognize this language. And in a few seconds I joined for the first online program, and after that everything started to change in my life very quickly. It was very fast transformation, and I felt that power of you and your work. And it was in a time when I did a big change in my life, and it was like inner calling, because in the past I saw you have option for, it was like I think 45 minutes of call with you, and it was I think 500 euros. And that time in the past it was like, oh my god, so much money, I can't, I want but I can't. And after the program it was like, yes, I want it, doesn't matter how much it costs, I want to talk with you. But I didn't find this option. So, but I found that you have mentoring one-on-one, and there was a small form, and I started to fill the answers, and I was like, oh my god, you are totally crazy. She wants 500 euros for 45 minutes. What the program will cost? It will be so huge amount of money. And my ego was like, no, you can't do this, no. And it was the last question in the form where I stopped, and for me was like, no way. But my inner calling said, yes, do it and send it. So I sent the form, and few days you wrote me, and we called together. And it was really strong inner calling when all fears just disappeared. And I knew that this is exactly what I need. This is exactly what my soul need, and what I need to just for my blooming and shining, and to fully connect with myself, because I was already on the path of self-awareness and self-work and so on. But I felt that I want to go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So that was the main reason, that the inner calling, the energy was just it was like, actually, I think it wasn't my decision, it was like a plan. Yeah. And after our call, when we were calling together, there was no hesitation. And after the call, we started together, I think 2 weeks. We started to work together after 2 weeks. And during that 2 weeks, the transformation already began. And it was so, so, so strong. I had 2 weeks totally, it was like roller coaster for me. And it was like, I was so sure that this is the way. This is the way. And every single session was very powerful. And after the session, I needed 2 days just turn off everything and be with myself and integrate all the energies with the Syrians, the activations, and decoding of the old patterns and everything. And also the magnetic program was very, very powerful for me. And I would never change my decision to work with you. And for me, it was the best. I think it was one of the best decisions in my life. Yeah, because everything is totally changed. Everything, every single part and level of me, myself, my life, everything is just like, yes, this is it. And I enjoy. Okay, in my personal life, before the mentoring, I was in a relationship. And before, in a 2 weeks, I told a few minutes ago, in the few 2 weeks between our call and the start of our mentoring, it was very, very quick. It was really like this. The relationship was broken, totally broken. I broke out with my partner, but I felt this is what I need. This is good. It wasn't, yes, of course, it was painful, of course, but in my heart, I felt that, yes, it's good. It's good for me. It's good for all of this. So it was, I think this was the first change. And I'm very grateful for this now, because I felt a longer time that it's not working as I want. I didn't feel full in that relationship, but it was difficult to quit. And the energies just helped me to do the step. And before the mentoring, actually, I am and I was working as a mentor too. But my um, my area of the mentoring is more, it's about the narcissistic personal disorder. So I worked with the people and I helped them. But now I feel that with the energy, with the healing energy, and with the I use rewriting of the subconscious patterns for with the people. It's totally different level of my work, because before the mentoring it was more about the talking, about the analyzing, and I did some meditation before with the clients, but it wasn't so deep as it's now. And my results with the clients are more are faster. It means that before I worked with them and I saw first results after 4 or 5 sessions. Now I can see results after 1 session. It's totally different. So this is something what, wow, it's really, really, really deep. So this is the first big change, thanks to the mentoring. And the second is that my inner calling is saying me that do also mentoring for the spiritual growth, but for people who don't know anything about it, just for like beginners, and explain them what is the energy, how to work with the energy, how to connect with the heart. So I'm trying to talk about the basic things and show people that there is something more, just our mind and our rational thinking. And it's very connected together, because I have many clients who started with me because of the narcissistic personal disorder, and then continued with me with the mentoring in a spiritual way. And it's very connected, and I feel it because I'm very interested in the narcissistic disorder, because I have my own experience, and I know that thanks to this experience I was able to connect with myself and with the energies and with my soul and everything. So they are same as I am, that they start to heal their pain and so on, and then they continue to go deeper, and it's very interesting, very interesting. Yeah. And for example, there is a big difference before the mentoring and after, is also about how I spend time, how I plan, how I live, because before I was thinking a lot about the future, how I will pay my bills in 2 or 3 months. Now I just don't care, or it's not like I don't care, but I know that money are here for me, and they will come, and I'm more here and now, and more in a joy, without the fear. Of course I have fears, and people around me are mirroring my fears. I work with it, but it's not so paralyzing as in the past, in before the mentoring. So this is very important thing for me, to know how to process all the emotions, and talk with this part of me. Yeah. So a few months ago I went through really deep pain. It was like a betrayal from the side of person who I deeply loved, and I needed it was like 7 hours. It was half a day when I was crying, and it was like difficult to breathe. And after I think 7 hours, there was like a aha moment, like this is the reason why it happened, and everything just made a click, and it was fully understood from my side. And I said, yeah, that's perfect. And in the evening, I went with my best friend to walk around the city, and I was totally happy, totally like, wow, 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 that's it has a meaning. And in the past, I think it would took maybe weeks or months to into the pain and the processing of the pain and forgiving and so on. And now it was really just a half day, and then I was like, yes, I understand why the things happen. So this is really, really huge change for me after the mentoring with Eliska. Yeah, and I'm happy for that. I'm really happy, and I wish for everyone, for every person to have such an experience and live different life. It's just different life. Everything is different. Everything. Also, my relationship with my daughter. I have a daughter. It's different. The communication with her is different. I think that I can feel her better. I can understand her better. I can I can explain her things better. She's only seven years old, but now we are talking together about the sexuality, about the feminine energy, about the body. And I think it's amazing, because nobody were talking with me about such a things when I was a kid, and all informations I needed to find out by myself. But now for me it's like totally natural thing to talk with her about it, and learn that it's a sacred thing, and it's she needs to protect it. It's only for her, and it's her choice who will have an access to this. And she absolutely understand it like normal thing. It's not like there's no shame. But also I need to to explain her that, okay, we talk about it together, but still in our society we need to be a little bit careful with the expression and talking about it, because then of course I don't want to for her to be, for example, at school, the kids could be not bullying, but they could laugh at her or something. So I'm a little bit careful with this. So I'm trying to explain her. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Oh, I love it. Could you say, what did you love the most about working with me? What was like the exciting thing? What did you love in the sessions? What did you love it in the program? What did you take from it? Meaning, for what were you excited about, or even just what do you love about this work?
This is good question. What I loved the most about the sessions, I think, or no, I'm 100% sure that it's not about the words. but it's about the energy. And I think if we would just sit on the session without the words and without any energetic um, energetic work, just look into each one other, it would be the same effect, because Eliska's energy is really strong and really transformational, and I think it's just about the being in contact with you. And yeah, of course, I loved uh, the sessions with the Syrians, because I loved their messages for me, and the activations and connection with them. And the nice thing was that when after few sessions, and I repeated the recordings and the activations, the every channel was so open a few days after. So I had a lot of information. I download a lot of information, and then it was like working by itself, that I didn't need to do anything, but it was working by itself. And I used to meditate every day, and the Syrians once, they just came like, hey, we are here, and we have a message for you. And every time when they say we have a message for you, I'm like, wow, super lucky, because every time is something very special and very strong. So thanks to the mentoring, and thanks to the our cooperation, I started to co-work with the Syrians, Arcturians, Pleiadians, Andromedians, and I co-create my reality now. So this is the thing which I really love so much. And I have goosebumps right now, because it's very powerful, and I think that it's here for everybody, for all of us. It's they want to help us, and we need just to open our heart and let them co-create the reality with us. So yeah, this is maybe this is the thing which I love the most about the mentoring.